Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing: single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in The Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink! Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we attempt to design the ultimate bourbon-themed credit card. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Tim Swyatt, Lenny Eckstein, and Bo Cumberland.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey,
What's happening?
Hello. So yes, we're gonna help the credit card industry today. Not like they need any help, but in this example, they do. They're not bourbon experts. They don't know what would appeal to bourbon fans, but we do, and we're just gonna throw this out there for them for free. Now, maybe if they want to, they feel bad. Maybe they send us each a check for $1 million or something after this becomes successful. But that would be nice. But for right now, we're taking the leap of faith and throwing the good ideas out there, hoping that they then do the right thing after they, of course, cash in on all these great ideas we're going to share. But we'll get to that after the break. For right now, McNew said there's something she want to talk about. What is that, McNew?
Yep. So today we finished up some holiday shopping, and the stores were crowded, and everybody was a goddamn asshole. It was not a fun experience. But it brought me to think, how much personal space do you need when you're shopping? Because I don't like to share an aisle with anybody. If there are people in an aisle, I will go somewhere else and come back. Right. I don't want people in my space, but people don't care. The people have reached in front of us today. They have almost pushed me out of the way, and I'm like, the fuck is happening? I did not have a good time.
For me,
how long were you standing there staring at shit?
Not that long. Like, I usually know what I'm getting, and I grab it and I go. I'm not like a time taker upper.
You don't study? Yeah.
No, I know exactly what I'm getting. I get it, and I'm gone. But no, people were rude as hell today. And I'm like, oh my God, can you not be in my space? I was pissed. And Chris knew I was getting pissed. So he's like, we should leave.
Well, for me, it's real simple. In terms of personal space when shopping, I just need to be able to see my computer screen. As long as I can see that, I'm good to go. No issues with shopping. I'm good. I can get what I need and hit buy. And then my credit card is already in the Amazon thing. And I just hit now. And, there you go. And sometimes as quick as 2 hours later, there they are. It's amazing to me how.
So a lot of my Amazon came today. And I was so relieved to see it on the porch when we got home. And I was like, man, we should have just done that for everything.
Oh, yeah. We should have. It's hard to believe go shopping. Other than, of course, the ABV Barrel Shop. I mean, that's a live experience only. But beyond that, I mean, the rest of your Christmas shopping should be on the computer, I would think. Yeah.
I only have one real pet peeve, and that is when I'm standing in an aisle and I'm obviously looking at the shelves, I tend to stand back a ways. That way people that are passing
pass through. Okay.
Pass through. But inevitably, somebody will walk and stand in front of me.
Oh.
And they will start gazing at the items.
Oh.
And
that's bonkers.
Right, right.
Like,
it's like they don't even see you. Like, you were right there looking at the damn shelf they're looking at. It's rude as hell. And so many people did that today. I was like, oh my God, nobody has me.
I'm a pretty big guy. I mean, I'm not easily, you're not going to be able to say, oh, I didn't see you standing there. Right. I take up half the aisle. So,
Yeah.
You're just standing there holding up the shelves. That's what I'm doing, right?
It's different different.
I'm not a big guy, and that happens to me too.
Yeah. Okay. It's different if they say excuse me and they grab and go one item. That's fine.
Oh.
When they stand in
the
front
grab and
you,
go is fine.
I'm like, I'm gonna punch you in the back of the head. Like,
or even just the acknowledgement.
Jeez, sucker punch.
But yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if that you were the person that got decked by McNew?
It would be awesome.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What happened?
You were
like fall on the ground like Neymar in a soccer game. Like, oh.
Right.
Yeah. Is that a cat?
I got as she's throwing the punch. It's like I got this spike in the back of my head, but then there was these cushions that hit my back. I don't know what just.
I don't know what that was.
What hit me? I don't know what hit me. No.
Like I don't know if it was painful or
cushioning. It's very cushioning in the back. I don't know. Interesting. McNew punching someone.
I mean, I've not done it, but I want to pretty often nowadays.
Yeah, well, it's your old man anger. Yeah, it just boils up. You can't help it.
If you don't have a private shopping experience, then nothing else is good. You got to have it. I want my own aisles. I want my own door for myself. And there you go, McNew. I get it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I will, if it's crowded, I will literally go waste time in an uncrowded aisle, and then I will come back.
Tim, is personal space something you worry about when shopping?
I can care less. I'm so surgical. I've got a whole plan. I get pissed when somebody ruins my plan, and it's usually the people I'm shopping with. Like,
why do you bring people shopping? That's actually one of my pet peeves. When there's like a family in the grocery store, I'm like, hey guys, how many does it take? Get out of here.
I am with you. Like, it is like mom and dad and 5 kids. I'm like, one of y'all couldn't have fucking stayed home with them. Why are all the kids here? It's cheaper without them. Why are they taking up space? Make them leave. It irritates me.
God. Yeah.
One of them could have stayed home. No, but not everybody had to go.
Yeah.
I'm curious about Tim's
grasp the concept of shopping by the female gender. Just walking around. I'm just going to go to a store. Well, what are you going for? I'm just walking around. I can't stand that. So I'm like, I have a list. I've got it all compartmentalized. I know exactly what we're going. We're going to the back of the store, working our way up front. I want the freshest stuff.
That's why I always have to shop at the same store, because I know where everything's at in the grocery store.
Yes. And I'm with you on some things, but if you're going to like the Target or TJ Maxx, you're going for no reason. It tells you what you need. You're just going to buy.
It tells you what you need.
You don't need any. You don't need anything. That's right. You're going to buy a lot of shit, and you just go and wander for an hour, and it's a good time. But the grocery store, I am like military leader. I am like, we're getting XYZ. It's in this aisle. We're not looking at anything else. I am a freaking general at the grocery store. But Target and TJ Maxx, no, we're just wandering free.
That's fair.
TJ Maxx, I just had that experience with Diane General this last week. We're in TJ Maxx. She's looking at me. She's like, "You're miserable. You're miserable." I'm like, "Stop asking me. Just pick the stuff up. What do you think? It's great."
I am now.
Yeah. And she looks at me and she says, "Go to the bar." And I'm like, "I'm out." Walked down a little craft brewery down the little strip mall. I was happy. It was great. She called me. We were good. But Target's a whole nother event. Target now, it's like a full contact sport for me now. This time of year, they take out all the patio furniture, so I can't sit there. They boxed off the nursing rockers in the baby section. You can't sit there.
Tim's in the nursing rockers typically before
anymore. So either you're sitting at the Starbucks or the icy or the stupid concession stand there. No. What I do is I go find things that have letters on it and rearrange them with inappropriate words.
Okay, you're that guy.
Turn all the alarm clocks are going off in 5-minute increments. I'm so surprised I haven't been tossed out and banned yet.
Interesting. Well, nice.
Yeah, when the stockings with the letters come up, oh man, I snap that picture, struck again, or put deer in very bad poses.
Okay.
Even the kids start doing it now, and they're laughing at it. And I'm like, just don't get caught. The eye in the sky. Distract them. We're all over the place. Know where the eye in the sky's at.
Oh, yeah. They're watching you, Tim, for sure.
Unaccompanied husbands in Target is a real problem in America.
Okay.
No, he doesn't go to Target with me. I'm like, oh, you're sleeping. I go when he's sleeping or at work. I'm like,
I only go to the grocery store. I know the grocery store. I can get everything I need. I know where to go. I like the grocery store, but I don't like any of the other. I don't go to anywhere else other than Amazon. Yeah, Amazon.
Here's the thing. I want to enjoy Target. I'm not bringing him because I won't enjoy it. So
I'll even go sit at the pharmacy in the one bench near the vaccination tents where they have. I'll go sit there like, "Sir, do you have an appointment?" I said, "No, I'm just sitting." They're like, Okay. And like when people come up, I'll get out of the way if they're waiting.
Checking your blood pressure, yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
For the 10th time.
Yeah.
I stay in there because I know that the general's going to be like, what is he doing now? So it kind of compresses the time. It doesn't give her free reign. If I'm in the car, I could be there for hours.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind sitting in the car. I've got my phone. I mean, that's a whole entertainment system in your hand. I don't do your shopping. No, I don't. That's my thing. Oh.
You're just entertained like a toddler. Here's a screen.
Right back. Of course. Yeah, I'm fine. More so than going in the store and getting aggravated. Yeah, and then I sit out there and watch people like McNew put her groceries in her car and then just walk away, leave the cart right there, and then just get in the car and climb away. Be like, oh, I was frightened. Yeah.
I'm gonna film it next time I go get groceries. I'm gonna film putting my cart away.
It's funny you say that, and that's a different subject matter that I think you should film. But so I've been taking photos. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but we have a very small area where fish is sold in our grocery store. Very small grocery store. It's ridiculous. Right. And I walk up, and I would say at least 50% of the time, there's somebody staring. So I can't. I'm not going to pull that move that people pull on Bo. They're staring, and so I'm waiting for them, and they're just staring at, of all the things, like the relatively fresh fish, because we're in Central Colorado, mind you, is on the bottom.
Right.
And up top is all the smoked salmon that, I don't know, has a shelf life of months. And they're staring at it, trying to decide which piece to take. I'm like, God fucking damn it, people. Just take your salmon and go. And also, you don't even know what you're looking at. You never eat fish. I eat fish every fucking day. Get out of the way and let me pick my fish.
Right.
Surprise! You've changed from being a vegan. Now you're a pescatarian.
I changed. I don't know. Maybe it was
He just switched
40 years ago. But I have pictures of people obscuring my access to fish off my phone. It's I think it's funny.
You collected photos of that.
Yeah. I might publish a book someday.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Fishobscures.com. Paywall on it, Lenny. You'd be surprised what kind of freaky people.
I'd make it a coffee table book. Yeah,
exactly.
So. Oh, that's good. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? I'll go first. Widow Jane Decadence. Here we go. Slide on the set. Yes, it is. Could be enough with this group. We'll see. All right. Lenny, you're next.
All right. I've got the New Riff American Single Malt.
Okay. No, not enough. Mine was explosive compared to that. Bo, you're next.
I'm going to go with a Maker's Mark Private Selection Toasted Marshmallow.
Okay, nice. No, nothing there. All right. Tim.
Are you saying I got a shot? I've got a bottle of, this is a pre-ABV barrel shop pick of Deer Hammer Hickory Smoked Whiskey with Steve Akeley fighting the deer.
Yeah, back when I used to be on there.
Nice.
This is an oldie but a goodie. This has been out there for a while.
That's worth money. Yeah.
We're going to see. Good thing I got some backups. Let's see here.
No, nothing there. Nothing there. McNew's last but not least here.
I have a Penelope Barrel Strength.
Okay. No, nothing. I win. So I did
2 in a row.
Cheers, gang. Well,
cheers.
Cheers.
Not in a row, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true.
Bo won one in there. All right.
I forgot about Bo.
Yeah, he did. He won. He legit won one.
You're 2 and 1.
Yeah. All right. What we'll do next, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about the ultimate credit card that is bourbon themed. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
Everybody, happy Festivus at the ABV Barrel Shop.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about the ultimate bourbon-themed credit card.
Yes, we are. So what are some ideas you think that could make the ultimate bourbon-themed credit card? What do you got?
Well, I would say right off the bat, like, don't we need, I would think it has to be like KDA affiliated or initiated credit card, like the KDA.
KDA?
Yeah. Like Chase Visa Copper card.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. The copper card. I like the copper card. I do like that. I don't know about the KDA thing, because then it doesn't celebrate bourbon. It celebrates Kentucky bourbon, which is
right.
great. But it would leave Lenny out.
I've got somewhere to go with this, but I don't want to just like.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so like, I'll just lead this off a little bit. I don't want to just like start poaching everybody's ideas, but if that was the case, then you got to think like there has to be benefit to holding the card, and there has to be benefit to the points accrual and just membership. So, I mean, maybe it's not KDA affiliate, but my thought was like the majority of the big distilleries are there. There could be one or two of them. Maybe they're all under the same, heritage brand umbrella, but they have a VIP room, similar to the airport lounges.
Yeah, a lot of VIP-ness.
Well, it's not a bad thing to have.
You get some VIP lounge
those card holders have access to. But I guess to your point, it could be broader. It could be national.
I do think it should be national, and but I think Lenny's onto something there. The idea of it almost being like a club, and again, it's what we always want to do with the ABV Network Crew Club, but we don't have staff to do that, whereas the credit card companies do, and reach out to all the distilleries and coordinate it from a national basis. That card could be worth points off or dollars off or free tours or whatever a distillery wants to do, whatever they're comfortable with giving away. It could be a pretty cool thing. That credit card could become like a club type of thing that is very desirable just based on that alone. Could be a major selling point for the credit card for sure. Yeah. What else?
You got to have a syndicate of distilleries that are part of. They recognize that card, and then other people, because not everybody's gonna be able to recognize the card. Just like Discover's not taken everywhere, American Express isn't taken everywhere. But if you've got places that'll do it, it ties into tourism. So you have a group that helps you connect tours. Various different barrel tours or help coordinate.
So like concierge trips. Service with it is what you're saying?
Oh,
okay, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that'd be a nice add-on for sure. Especially if they can help you get tours back to the Kentucky thing. In Kentucky, it's so hard. Everybody's like, you gotta plan 6 months in advance. Well, what if the concierge could help you out with that? Maybe sometimes. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the big one that you're earning points like any credit card these days. I think and you could work out a thing with somebody who ships out to DC, and you sell unicorns. I mean, with your points,
exactly.
And maybe you don't feel so bad about overpaying for whatever that is. To turn in X amount of points to get a Blanton's or an Old Rip or whatever it is.
Yeah, like 200,000 points.
Yeah, 200. Even though you're overpaying, you're like, it's just credit card points. So I think that could be worked out again if you worked it out the right way. That where places that can ship. So.
And then you give them options for pre-sales for not only different expressions by the distilleries that are part of the member network, but you also get pre-sales to all the festivals that are out there.
Right.
Across the board. So all the different music festivals and whiskey festivals, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, and that goes with, like Lenny said, a lounge. Like the festivals are exhausting. So if there's a VIP lounge for card holders or some kind of special treatment,
that'd be kind of good.
Great.
Yeah. Card holder.
A hospitality tent.
Yeah.
Like it. Yeah. There could also be like, this is a little obscure, but kind of off the cuff. Like, so the credit card company for card holders maybe does curated barrel picks with some high profile distilleries, but maybe, you can't just have some bank executive doing the barrel picks. Maybe they handpick folks throughout the industry that are sensible to, like Steve, maybe they pick you to do a barrel pick somewhere. And then that barrel pick maybe is available for purchase only to members, but maybe if they visit the distillery it's from, members get a free pour of that barrel pick at the tasting room for a visit or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. I think this is a fucking good idea.
It is a good idea, right? There's so much you can
start a credit card company.
I think I may have to start a credit card company.
Within a year, the ABV credit card is going to be out.
Oh, yeah. It'll be a thing. Yeah. A copper card. Yeah.
There has to be a membership fee to fund all this stuff, but you got to have benefits that if people realize the benefits, they're able to capture that membership fee back.
What's so great about this setup, though, is most of the benefits could come from participating distilleries. They're the ones that are truly offering the discount on the tours, or they're the ones that are allowing you to sell, a barrel pick through their gift shop and stuff like that.
Or even just access to booking tours. Like that in itself is
a
headache these days. If you're a card holder, you're pretty much almost guaranteed to slide into tours anytime. That'd be huge.
Yeah.
And I think special releases, like whether it's like Old Foe or Heaven Hill or Buffalo Trace, you're not guaranteed a bottle, but you don't have to go wait in line. Like maybe they'll reserve like 5 to 10 bottles for card holders. Throw your name in a raffle just because you're a card holder. That's going to piss a lot of people off.
Or they have like the card holder tent next to the plebe line.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
You just walk in, get your one out.
A separate mat on the ground, a carbon lines separating out with like 2 of them, and the person's helping the plebe line, and then just switches over.
Positive air pressure, so you have to breathe the same air.
Right.
Exactly. Yes. Now we're talking.
But imagine that store that I'm talking about, where you can maybe buy, your Old Rip or Blanton's or whatever it is. But there's also these experiences in there. So the affiliated distilleries, like Lenny's, like, yeah, if someone is willing to do it for X amount of points, they can come in and spend a day distilling side by side with me. You could do stuff like that, and
you have to have experiences that are tied to point values or like prepackaged type of stuff, and it's only there's only 5 spots available. It's X number of points, so you keep it tight and exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, there's no cost to the credit card company to do those things. And it might be a value, a bonus thing that they allow Lenny to do. It's like, hey, you support us and offer free tours or whatever it is to anybody with the card or 25% off in your gift shop or whatever it is. And then we'll feature you for one of our experiences. And then you get, your company's promoted in our on our network, because we're going to be talking about, hey, this opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, only one person could buy it. It's you can use your points, but that would get you some great, access to bourbon fans.
What about connecting with bars and restaurants with known speakeasies? So you only get access if you swipe the card, the door opens up, and you walk down to the speakeasy local bar. It's outside of the mass bar.
They would have an incredibly valuable database, because these are people who get a card because they love bourbon, because they purchase bourbon, because they want to do bourbon experiences. The credit card company would have a gold mine with that. Yeah. All those type of things, working out with speakeasies. Yeah.
What would be the breakdown? So all verified bourbon purchases would be 5% cash back.
Yeah.
All verified single malt purchases would be 4% back, or you could put them all together, compete them all against each other. verified rye whiskey's only 1% back. It's like, and then 2% back on gas. Who knows? But you can have a lot of fun with the cash back stuff. We're just all whiskey purchases 5%.
Right. Yeah. Distillery purchases. Yeah. It's good. This is way better than I thought. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go start working on this. So
for any of us when he's a billionaire next year, it's fine.
Yes, that'll be good. I'll be hanging out with you'll just see photos of me and Ryan Thompson.
You and Ryan.
There's two of us. There's two bourbon billionaires. Me and Ryan. So there
Steve,
you go.
if you have a monocle that's like half of your glasses, I'm in.
I'll
the one lens of your.
I'm working on it.
You should get like a gold chain and just hang it off the side of your glasses and just bring it up.
Can you imagine everything about me being the same other than I'm just filthy rich? I mean, I would be not anybody you'd want to be around, that's for sure.
Would you drink with your pinky?
No.
You have to. You got to get the signet ring too. You got to get a ring for it. You got to.
Okay. Well, maybe then. Yeah.
Every pour would be a last show pour for Akeley as a billionaire.
Yeah. Key West, it would be the whole month of January for sure.
Tommy Bahama, everything.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, I could see
It'd be the Steve Akeley line of Tommy Bahama.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You could
buy Tommy Bahama. Yeah.
Bingo.
Imagine. Oh yeah.
They changed to Akeley Bahama.
Akeley Bahama.
It doesn't have the same ring to it, but still, who cares?
That'd be sweet. Yeah, I don't care. I'm a billionaire. Yeah. Very cool.
Buy it anyways.
Exactly. So there you go. There is some ideas for a bourbon credit card. I think this one's one of our good ones. I think we came up with some really great ideas there. Don't you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Yep. And we'll start with Tim.
You can find me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
Bo.
I'm on all the socials under My Journey Through the American Spirits and Bourbon Sasquatch.
All right, Lenny.
You can find me and the rest of Deerhammer on social media at Deerhammer, on the web at deerhammer.com, where you can order any of our whiskeys shipped to your door. And you should come visit us in beautiful Buena Vista, Colorado.
All right, McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got that company website, abvnetwork.com. That's the one you got to check out. Everything that we do is out there. We have all of our shows out there that you can listen to, download, and enjoy. If you're doing some travel, that type of thing, great way to kill some time listening to the shows. And if you get the chance, maybe you're on that road trip and you're coming through Missouri, be sure to stop by and see us in St. Louis at the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. We are online at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
See you guys.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.